Hey, get in here. We've got a surprise for you.
If it's another Pokemon puzzle game, I swear to God!
Nah. Although Pokemon Cafe Mix did just come out. Come on, it's worth it.
Fine. Wow! Now that's a throwback.
Well, we realize it's been 5 years since you began this whole thing.
What better way to honor this half-decade than playing the first game you told us about?
That's amazing, guys. Thank you. Alright, Ice Shotgun King Ghidorah.
Fine, I always go as Orger anyway.
Mecha Godzilla for me.
What a close-up, you jerks! A close-up!
Well, I set myself up for that one.
An anniversary, an empty white void, and me reviewing another Sonic game. That can only point to Sonic Generations, the game created to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog. It was fun to think there was a time Sonic could produce well-made AAA games that we could be proud of. With Sonic's 30th anniversary next year, it makes sense to review this on my 5th, right? After all, with the less than stellar games we've had recently, it might be refreshing to look back on something just so much nicer. This is definitely a jumping on point for the series, but is it actually a fleshed out necessary entry to the franchise, or just nostalgia pandering boost to win filler? I mean, it's obviously the former, but let's find out why, shall we?
I suppose we can start this right with a nostalgic classic. Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee for the Nintendo GameCube.
Wow, this really is like Sonic Generations, isn't it? Of course, when I think Generations and the word empty, I'm reminded that the game doesn't have a vocal theme to open the game with or anything. But hey, the classic Sonic 1 theme is more than welcome. I mean, there's an intro sequence which is very neat, despite the almost Sonic 4-like music. Not the best sound, is it? But enough waiting around, because the game agrees with that sentiment. Instantly, we enter the game. No cutscenes, no filler. Straight into the very first level with classic Sonic. Green Hill Zone. I mean, it could only be. What a great callback. I haven't seen this since Sonic Adventure 2. I wonder if they'll ever bring it back. I must say though that Sonic here controls wonderfully. It's not one-to-one the same as the original Sonic, but it's not bad. There are one or two issues with momentum, but you can still gain major speed though. It's a noble effort and very well done. This game even looks gorgeous. They've made Green Hill Zone look recognizable while still being a luscious HD world. Commendable.
Say what you want about classic Sonic though, he is way better here than he was in Sonic Forces. Good God, he was a train wreck there.
Wait, what? Sonic Forces what?
What?
Hey! Teacher! Leave those kids alone. That guy gets it. Oh my god. Mewtwo? What the hell is going on?
With classic Sonic literally wiped away after some weird monster breaks through reality, as it does, we jump to the present where Sonic's friends prepare a birthday party for him. Aww.
What's going on? You having a party or something?
It's your birthday! Also, are you 15 or 20?
He has beaten you for decades.
Uh-oh. Also, well done for not inviting Shadow and Silver, you dick. What did they ever do to you? Ah yes, this is the Sonic Lives in a Field era, where effort wasn't really spent on dynamic locations or active backgrounds. Remember when Lost World just sort of ended in a random field? Hard times, eh, Sega? But the plot kicks in hard with the same monster appearing and ruining everything. Even Sonic's birthday chili dog. Which I respect Sonic is more upset over. The dude couldn't care about the giant evil monster, but his chili dog? Priorities. Sonic's friends are all sucked into different time portals, with Blaze being sucked into Sonic 06, the poor dear, and Sonic is left behind in an empty white void, which is an idea I frickin' love. As a hub world, we get the white space, a place out of time. The first thing we find, though, is the modern version of Green Hill Zone, and holy crap, it's good! Like, whoa! This is some of the best boost gameplay the series has ever had. After the stiff and lifeless automation of forces and the not even boost gameplay of Lost World, this is a breath of fresh air. The fact that the level design is more than just a straight line is a major plus. There are many paths you can take that are pretty forgiving too, since you may fall but simply land on a path below. It's slower, but hey, that's punishment for you. You filthy scrub. The only real flaw with the boost gameplay here is that it is very generous with the boost gauge. You could just keep boosting throughout most of the level. Ah well, there are neat distractions and set pieces though. Look, a fish!
Look, a fish!
Blasting to the end, we managed to rescue Tails from the empty void.
Thanks, Sonic. I thought I was dead, floating without a body in a black limbo. Ugh, I'm gonna have nightmares for weeks.
You seem to really care, Sonic.
This place looks like something sucked all the life and color out of it. Totally strange.
No stranger than rescuing genies in magic books or saving aliens in an interstellar amusement park.
Oh, so Secret Rings is canon then? That's useless information. It's not like there's a level here based on it. Although I would pick Evil Foundry. Just imagine the remix of the music in that place. Place.
Don't worry, buddy. Let there be time!
Thank you. I have no idea what just happened. I just saw a white light, then there was nothing until now.
Yeah. This one's a bit beyond me. And if it's beyond you, then we're both a bit buggered, aren't we?
No Caliburn?
No.
Who is that?
Not sure, but he looks pretty damn lost.
Being lost in an empty void reminds me that the white space hub world is pretty cool. It's all 2D, but there's still plenty to find and explore around. For example, there's a rec room to kick back and listen to music from the whole series, complete with the room's theme being from Knuckles' Chaotix. Niche as heck, but that song is more than welcome. Anyway, the next level is from Sonic 2, and it could only be Chemical Plant Zone. It's an excellent recreation. It's almost like a modern remaster of Sonic 2, especially since Chemical Plant was always a level where you can go blindingly fast. It's no different here. Look at that. I just couldn't imagine Sonic being any slower. Well, Labyrinth, I guess, but that doesn't count.
Neither does Forces.
You keep saying this Forces thing. What is it with you?
I mean, Classic Sonic was atrocious in that game, but even I'll admit playing Generations makes me miss the drop dash.
Drop dash?
Oh, a wondrous thing. At the very least, they could have thrown in the super peel out from Sonic CD. Just something to get you off to a flying start. It goes a long way. I hope, if Classic Sonic is here to stay, the drop dash becomes standard.
I do admit momentum is an issue, though. It's like, no. Sad, really.
I'm sure it's fun and all, despite that, but it can't even compare to the modern Chemical Plant. Good lord! It's even better than Green Hill! Even more split paths to take, the breathtaking visuals with the plant going as far as the eye can see, there's water slides, skydiving, purple water. And as you progress, the factory gets more and more destroyed. It's an absolute spectacle. The feeling of the plant being destroyed as the level goes on reminds me of the Sega racing games and even Disney Infinity's racing mode, both by Sumo, so it's relevant, I swear, where every lap the track changes somehow. It's a great detail, and it is hilarious to see Sonic celebrate with a blown up factory behind him. It just feels like a AAA game, something Sonic has lacked for a long time. Oh. And how can I forget the music? God tier. It's Here though, we rescue Amy since apparently CD doesn't get its own level. Huh. And I
Wow, you look younger every day.
forgot how bad her voice was back then. Cindy Robinson has gotten way better. Bless her after Boom. And I'm glad the Boom voice migrated to the main games now. Also, Tails chimes in with some Sonic 2 fan service.
And that pink water makes me really nervous for some reason.
You and me both.
I see the pieces are on the board now.
Yeah, no, I'm out.
What happened?
I don't know, it just doesn't want to work.
No one leaves until the game has been finished.
Like Jumanji? I just wanted to play Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee for the GameCube released in 2002. And apparently that's too much to ask for.
From Sonic 2 to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And I have to say and Knuckles because Sky Sanctuary is from the and Knuckles half of the game. As a Sonic 3 fan, that hurts. But it cements the fact it's all one game. But I'm getting distracted. Sky Sanctuary. Straight up one of the best classic levels in this game. Everything is beautiful. The original was lovely, but now in HD, it's incredible. The Death Egg rising in the back just adds to the scale. It's almost like a race as you follow it throughout the level. Just seeing these set pieces in HD is amazing. I know I keep repeating myself, but just seeing these classic Sonic moments reimagined is mind-blowing. This is truly fantastic. A great thing about this level in particular is that I realised the world isn't restricted to a 2D plane. Sonic may be, but you do go around corners and can even see other available paths in the background. It's minor, but it makes it feel more coherent and planned out. It's not just running along a scrolling background, it's a real, breathing world. The fact classic Sonic can make use of 3 dimensions to grab items and stuff is neat. Hell, they even throw in ideas from other levels with the spinning top things from Marble Garden Zone. It's just an absolute blast. I'm half expecting the music to switch to Back in Time from Sonic R, thanks to the All-Stars Racing Transformed remix.
The modern version swings in and is pure perfection. This might be some of the best modern Sonic level design there has ever been. A mix of wide platforms to navigate and tight hallways to zip through make for a level that never gets dull. Portal thingies, collapsing walkways, HD egg robos, cloud bouncing, gorgeous music, and even ending with that classic collapsing tower. Now in 3D while the death egg looms over. God damn, I've missed this feeling. Sonic Generations is definitely the most open the boost formula has ever been. Unleashed, while fantastic, didn't have much in the way of exploration outside of metal hidey holes. Colors was pretty much a 2D game, and Forces is a movie. Generations, though, has so many places to go. It's incredibly replayable as a result. Just to find new paths and tricky shortcuts to blast through. Oh, look, it's Knuckles. Complete with grapes, referring back to the Sonic 3 manual. Wait, did Sega just acknowledge the connection between Knuckles and Angel Island? Wow, this game truly is a miracle. It's also here where the hub world really opens up with a wide variety of missions spread around the place for both versions of Sonic. That is a lot of content and I'm thankful for it. You need to complete at least one mission per level to open the boss door, but first, we have to take on a familiar rival.
It is time for my first challenge. Face your old foe and prevail once more.
What the? Where am I? What time zone is this? You think a simple Pokemon app will stop me?
I have literally no idea who you are. I don't have foes. What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. You may have bested me at Pokemon Puzzle League, but it's time to shake things up with Pokemon Puzzle Challenge.
Well, alright then. I mean, I'm all for playing video games instead of doing anything constructive.
Watch me wipe the floor with you, Puzzle Master.
Yes, in addition to classic levels being remastered, we have classic bosses too, and the first of which is Metal Sonic. Oh, there's the Sonic CD representation. Not quite a full level, but hey, it's the best part of CD, so you can't really complain. It's also definitely classic Metal Sonic because look how cute and stubby he is. He is adorably angry looking. Of course, being based on CD, the fight takes place in Stardust Speedway's bad future.
Which is canon, by the way. Sonic 4 Episode Metal said so.
I mean, I'd have to replay Sonic 4, but I'll take your word for it. This fight is pretty fun though. The original was more of a race with Metal Sonic, which resulted in Metal's face being best friends with the door. But here, it's a proper fight. Metal Sonic will charge up, fire lasers, and even throw streetlights when he gets really fed up with you. It's a simple fight, but a great one to start with. It's classic, while still feeling fresh. Really, that's the main theme of the game. It feels new, even when it technically isn't. Just like this remix of Stardust Speedway. Fantastic. And with a satisfying kick, we're done. Fun fact, did you know Metal Sonic is the main villain in Sonic Free Riders? Just thought I'd say that because no one played it, for obvious reasons.
Not again! There can't possibly be a Game Shark for the Game Boy Color, can there?
Well,
Oh, come on.
it's the Game Shark Pro.
What the? Who? I'm you, but better animated. Just a word of advice. Get over it. This really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Why? What happened to you? Well, I lost. Debatably graciously, then spent a year inside a phone to chill out. And now we're friends? That doesn't sound right. Well...
Enough! You have succeeded in vanquishing your foe. Now prepare to help a friend.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Can I help you, Pete?
No, not really. Oh, I mean, how many fingers am I holding up right now?
8.
Yeah.
The deed is done.
You probably thought that seemed a bit unnecessary, like it was just side content. As I said before though, you have to do at least one per level to unlock the main boss door. The best ones to go for are the buddy missions. These involve having to team up with one of Sonic's friends to get through a level. For example, Knuckles' mission sees him digging in the ground to gather rings for you. Amy smacks you with her hammer to send you jumping even higher, while Tails is actually a race against him in the tornado. The best part of these though, as you can probably guess with the series by now, is the music. They went deep cut with the choices here. You got multiplayer music from Sonic 3, the Saturn version of Sonic 3D Blast menu, which is just brilliant, and the most welcome choice being a remix of frickin' Supersonic Racing, remastered by Cash Cash, who you'd know for doing the vocal themes to Sonic Colors.
Everybody Supersonic Racing, gotta keep your feet right on the ground.
Having these songs is easily the best part of Generations. I, as in the old me, mentioned music from Knuckles' Chaotix, but the menu music includes the theme to Sonic Mega Collection and the main menu theme from Sonic Heroes. You can also unlock music directly from the Sonic games and play them in any level or boss. It's incredible. It's all just so... it's so good. Anyway, enough filler, on with the show.
With these challenges finished, approach the portal.
You know, this would be really weird if we weren't wearing different clothes.
First one here gets a new capture card.
Look, Karen Gillan! Ooh, where? Ah! My own worst enemy. Oh, I hope it's at least an Elgato.
It is something far greater.
So, entering the boss room leads us to a charming cutscene where Sonic meets himself through a mirror.
Which I love because it's different based on which Sonic you play as when you enter.
Yep. And the boss's arrival is punctuated by his iconic theme song.
Dr. Eggman!
Ironically, Sonic is too slow to catch up to Sonic, and Classic goes up against our first main boss, the Death Egg Robot.
Properly this time.
What do you mean by that?
Shh.
And this perfectly sums up how well you can take a classic boss fight, lull you into a false sense of security being all like, oh yeah, it's the same as before, you've got this, then throwing you off with a brand new phase never seen before. It's the perfect way to modernize an old fight. Making the robot hit the bombs and then running up its arm to him in the face is satisfying. A tad easy, but hey, first boss. Proper boss. Also, seeing the Death Egg in its HD glory, both in and out, is great. Look at it. Don't you just want to run through it in 3D?
Debatable.
Alright, you need to stop with the Sonic corset thing.
It's Sonic Forces.
Well, Thomas forces you to shut up about it.
What? No! No! Sonic, save me!
I will never get tired as Mike Pollock as Eggman. I like the fact that they don't show his face, though. Ooh, I wonder why. You probably already know, but ooh. But he gets taken by that time monster again, and classic Tails. No segue, no introduction, just classic Tails, who can speak but classic Sonic can't. No love for Jaleel White, then.
Finally, I can enjoy sweet revenge.
Say what now?
This time I won't miss.
I have no idea what's happening, but it looks bad. That was so much easier than last time. There was a last time with that guy? 2 times, technically. Oh, good.
Welcome to Leblon, an endless realm where time is irrelevant.
I love what you've done with the place.
So these time-displaced enemies, they're your doing.
I wanted to see if the great TomatoGhost lives up to what I've heard.
You've heard of me? I'm actually flattered, thank you. This is the life I lead?
I'm still trying to wrap my head around where you got a Game Shark.
Consider this a gauntlet of sorts. Finish my trials, and I shall set you free.
Deal! Alright, gang. Time to get up and down and all around.
What?
Yep! That can only mean Speed Highway from Sonic Adventure. But first, I just want to address the Time Eater's contribution to the story. Every now and then, it will appear, go, ooga booga booga, and leave. About what I expect from 2010 Sonic Racing, to be honest. Anyway, Speed Highway, yeah! God, I've missed city levels, especially in this great nighttime setting. This is one of the most radical stages in the series. And now I want an adventure remaster more than ever, just to have every level look like this. It's an absolute blast. Boosting when the main musical riff comes in is great. It's also an example of using 2D well, since it switches between 2D and 3D flawlessly. It even recreates the same shots from the original, and even throws in some new ideas. Running in the underground roads and reaching the wide highway that's perfect for drifting are very fun ideas. It's ironic really that the best and most iconic level for Sonic Adventure is actually the least plot relevant. At least for Sonic. You ever think about that? Its only purpose is, I guess, to transition to daytime. Huh.
It's also worth noting that this is the first time we're taking a 3D Sonic stage and converting it into a 2D classic style one. It does so very well. It also feels like a throwback to Sonic 1 with sections focused on timing-based platforming, except I'm not dying inside. It's also filled to the brim with references like Chow in Space posters, and even the bell from the original stage. Oh, classic. I'm half expecting a Bonanza Brothers cameo. Can't forget that classic version of Speed Highway though. It's like a rave.
It's here we rescue Cream the Rabbit. I guess tying her to a cameo in Sonic Adventure. And also the last time you'll ever see her. Good God, I thought about it, but that's accurate. Wow. Well, except that.
It was scary in the Dirk, but I tried to be brave.
Wait, that sounds like Michelle Ruff? Cream is voiced by Fujiko from Lupin the Third and Kawakami from Persona 5? Of all characters for her to voice.
I've spent a long time studying you here. There isn't a lot to do, as you can see.
So which is your favourite escapade of mine? The Black Knight? My globe-trotting heist?
I liked the one where you got electrocuted by that static TV beam.
Harsh.
Your
Picture me kind of important thing. Tom White! Ah. Wait, that's not a reference to a previous adventure?
Just something to keep you on your toes.
It wouldn't be Sonic without being chased by a big truck, so that can only mean City Escape from Sonic Adventure 2 is next. And this level is just one of the best things ever. It's a perfect remaster. Again, adventure remasters, please. Especially when it throws you in with the street surfing segment. I mean, they just had to. Just look at this. Just take it all in. The environment, the gun enemy designs, the sexy switch from surfing to platforming, the freaking music.
Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city.
They even stuck in Sonic's theme from Sonic Adventure 2 as well. I mean, come on.
Follow me.
This is just
perfection.
Where is this Sonic team? Where are the people who made this? We haven't had anything even close to this since. Hell, we even get nice little Easter eggs like billboards for the Chaotix Detective Agency, and even wanted posters for Fang, Bean, Bark, Mighty, and Ray. Don't worry, lads. Sonic Mania has your back. Oh god, it's beautiful. And of course, where there's City Escape, there's a giant truck that makes use of the boost gameplay expertly. It makes sense for a linear segment to make this transition and oh my sweet, oh my, what? Oh my god. People are dead. Well, that was terrifying.
Classics version is flipping great too! Again, making great use of multiple levels and paths while even giving Classic Sonic his own variant of the surfing. Here he gets a little skateboard so he's not missing out. It's pretty cool to see him go up against these modern enemies too. It's just a perfect blend of old and new, just like this remix of Escape from the City which does something wonderful, which is including a section directly mirroring Endless Mine from Sonic 3's multiplayer.
Danger is lurking around every turn. Trust your feelings, got to live and learn.
That is genius. Not content with the truck chase though, Generations turns the entire level into one long hunt, with the truck making itself known early on and hounding you down across the entire city. It gets incredibly suspenseful at times as you're frantically trying to platform as it slowly approaches. That's a perfect case of classicifying a modern Sonic idea. Yeah, suck it, truck! This time we save Rouge. Of course, Adventure 2 was her debut, so...
Thanks, Big Blue. That's the first time I've ever been stolen.
Yeah, Sonic's face says it all.
I was not expecting that. But I was expecting not to expect something, so it doesn't count.
I'm sorry, Tom, but were you about to try and flip that yourself?
No. That's outrageous slander. But thanks, buddy.
I see now the odds are in your favor. Time to tip the scales.
What did you do?
I sent them back to their own time. It seems they were giving you an advantage.
Damn.
Yeah, the best levels may be behind us, but that's not to say at all that the remaining are bad. Far from it! Let's take a look at the level that defined an entire generation of Sonic, even to the point that it's still being used now. Seaside Hill. Seaside Hill. Seaside Hill. Seaside Hill. Seaside Hill. I'll stop. Out of the gate, we get that first shot from Sonic Heroes, and the more I play this game, the more I hate forces. Sorry, I'll stop, but seriously. The amount of split paths in this level is crazy. Why go through the loop-de-loop when you can just run over the top? I love it. This level is pure nostalgia. Okay, a tad redundant since the entire game is, but seeing these specific areas from Heroes is definitely... well, it's doing something to me. The best part of the level, though, is that it's actually 2 levels. From Seaside Hill, it seamlessly transitions to Ocean Palace, even to the point that both music tracks are connected too. That was a nice surprise, but come on, you had to have those spinning death wheels. Almost need an Echo the Dolphin cameo, huh?
The classic version, though, I'm sure is divisive. Considering that it goes all in with the Ocean Palace side of things, meaning that 90% of the level is underwater. Getting some Hydrosity Zone flashbacks here. Oh, that actually is Hydrosity Zone. Oh my.
Okay, you haven't quite got the oh my down. It's more like an oh my.
Oh my? Yeah, keep working at it. Even stealing ideas from Sonic Rush's Water Palace level, huh? Why doesn't Rush count as a main series game again? At the very least, it deserves a level here, surely. What do you mean Water Palace is in the 3DS version? Oh, little bit of Sonic 4 there. I mean, Heroes was never the most sturdy Sonic game, it can't be helped. Looks nice though. Honestly, they just did a great job of converting all the gimmicks into a classic style.
And I guess we have to run like there's no tomorrow, or there won't be a tomorrow.
But I was told tomorrow never dies. And I'd normally complain about the fairly lackluster plot in a Sonic game, especially coming off the heels of Sonic Unleashed, but it's an anniversary, it's purely gameplay based, so I'll let it slide. Also, SPO doesn't judge the fact that Sonic looks different. Major respect to—
it takes a mighty foe to trap a ninja.
Troy Baker. Well, he really is in everything, isn't he?
But I'm afraid we have to make our own miracle.
Oh, well, not anymore, clearly.
Time for another challenge. A classic one I'm sure you'll recognize.
Oh, cool, you know a skeleton? But can I just ask, what year did you pluck him from?
2017.
Shit. Does that make a difference? Well, yeah. 2016, it was good, happy, goofy, fun terms. 2018, we made amends. But 2017... yeah, that's the one.
Another old rival appears, and it's the one and only Shadow the Hedgehog. Hey, he had to be in here somewhere. It's nice that his hub theme isn't all Hail Shadow for once. I haven't got much against the song, but it's hardly his best theme. Although that word, best. Oh boy, I'm gonna need it, because this is just one of the best parts of the game. Anyone who's played Sonic Adventure 2 will get a kick out of this.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, that is how you do fan service, and it makes me want to remaster even more. The fact that this boss exists and is amazing is a miracle. Having both Sonic and Shadow boosting across the arc is exactly how a modern fight between these two should go. It's a bit of a shame you don't attack Shadow directly though. Instead you race to grab magic orbs that power you up. It's a bit simple, but just look at it. Cosmetically, it's amazing. The lighting especially is gorgeous. An odd thing to pick up on, but hey, it's there. But oh, it gets better when you collect the orbs. That first note of Live and Learn is hype incarnate. Chasing down that morally ambiguous faker with Crush 40 backing you up, smashing into meteors which send chunks into his general direction, and then finally knocking him down with the boost is... good lord, it's hype. Hype. It's pure hype.
This is why I didn't invite you to my birthday party.
This can't be.
So, what do we do? Well, with Nautilex, you weaponize his ego. With Static, you reflect his blast back at him. Mewtwo, you use Game Shark. But Roger... nothing that doesn't make you feel bad. Yep. Yeah. Because I realize now I never said sorry. In my time, I never said that. So, I'm sorry. Not just for the leg, but not stopping you from joining Nautilus. I am truly sorry.
Nah.
Well done. We can move on to the next guest task.
Fine.
Ah! There you are, you fluffy head prat.
Terry! Never changed, bro.
More missions, of course! This time we have Rouge, Cream, and Espio in tow. Rouge's mission involves seducing robots? Well, that's one way to completely derail a character and turn her into a one-note caricature. I guess it's neat to traverse over the islands from Sonic Heroes, but why did Eggman program his robots to feel this way? He clearly has issues. Next up is Cream, who has a horde of Chow join us, each with rings. I'll admit, I got carried away a bit. I just blasted through the stage like normal, completely forgetting the fact I need to beg the Chow for rings. I'm not saying I died on Cream's mission of all people, but I died on Cream's mission of all people. Guess that's why she was kicked out of the series and dissected into 4 Chow, her true form. Lastly, we have Espio. And you may have noticed all these missions are either a fun contest or teamwork. Here, though, we just kick the crap out of him. That feels real. I mean, Sonic and Espio aren't first degree friends. They just have Knuckles as a mutual. A bit finicky, but a harmless mission. Although, weirdly, I glitched through the ceiling and Sequence broke the mission, causing the sound of 2 Espios.
Ninja arts, camouflage.
Hey, this game's great, but I never said it was flawless. No game is. Also, is that freaking Sonic battle music? Holy crap! It's amazing to see that game acknowledged. See, that's why I respect Generations. It pulls from every corner of the franchise, no matter how well or badly it was received. Hell, the next level is evidence of that, but first...
Care to explain to me why a giant hand burst through a portal and handed me a cue card?
I wouldn't worry about it. So, you got a task for me? Better than Pete's, hopefully?
Yeah. I was actually given a heads up about it, but the Terry Byte show doesn't really have this deep lore that your channel has. Which character did I put as number 1 in my top 10 cutest characters video?
That's easy. It was... I want to say Papyrus. Isabel. Why wouldn't it be?
That's... correct! See, the younger you gets it.
What?
Wait, why didn't I know that? I made the video. And why didn't you know that? You do watch my videos, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love the round the twist one.
That was 4 years ago.
Uh-oh.
Enough! You have 3 more villains and 1 person left to help. Shall we continue?
Yeah. Come on, get it over with. Bring on the next one. Yep, that sounds about right. Oh, how in the hell? If I can do it once, I can do it again. Ah, crap. What? It was Mewtwo that beat him last time.
I know.
Okay.
Well, a former boss who's a giant monster that has now left me out of my comfort zone can only mean one boss. Well, dang. That's a way better use of chaos than this.
Sonic, help me!
Yep, Perfect Chaos next. And you want to see a good bit of character development? In the original, Sonic needed to go super to beat him. Not this time. He does this himself. The fight itself does very well with the idea, since instead of just boosting into chaos, each hit you do changes up the format. From a side-scrolling climbing section to a 3D platforming sequence, it always keeps you on your toes as chaos attacks both the foreground and the background. Of course, we had Live and Learn already, it just wouldn't be Sonic Adventure without... Now this remix may not be as good as the original in terms of being a song you can just listen to, but as a boss theme, it is rad as hell. Wait, if Sonic Forces blatantly just reused models from previous games, then why didn't they reuse Perfect Chaos? I mean, look at him. He's beautiful. I mean, you want to see developer development? Well, here it is. Chaos in the original was already an impressive feat for the Dreamcast with the water-like texturing, but here he's fully realized. It's actually kind of amazing. Hell, someone pointed out that the inside of the weird, stretchy infinite thingies and forces is water-like already. Why couldn't these just be Chaos? But hey, the city is still destroyed, so that's accurate.
That monster sure didn't like that emerald. Those things have come in handy in the past.
These things have come in handy? That's the biggest understatement I think the series has had. I mean, they've only saved the planet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Oh, just like the number of emeralds. In fact, I'm surprised Classic Sonic isn't wondering why there's an extra emerald, but I won't judge.
Well, I once said to Mewtwo I could probably do this in at least 3 times the length of time. Time to put my money where my wallet is. I don't think...
Show me skeleton! Boom! 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 Another big blow to the head! Boom! Oh no, he's got him in the half, Nelson! Now he's got him in the full, Nelson! Oh no, the dreaded Aussie, Nelson! Big boys, maybe want to come over here and see what's happening? He's coming in quick! Oh no, he's not! He's down! He's actually inside the skeleton! We'll be right back after a brief message.
Oh, I think I got it on the ropes. Sure you can. I said I could do it. See that, apprentice me? Extraordinary things can happen if you believe in yourself.
I regret to inform you that due to the power needed to create these various visions, they are weaker as a result.
Remember when I praised Generations for pulling from every corner of Sonic without shame? This level exemplifies that. We have Crisis City from Sonic the Hedgehog. 2006. Yep, Sonic 06 is here, and I am all for that. It's kind of hard for Sonic to move past its questionable status when you have the likes of social media and various influencers constantly bringing it up maliciously like, haha, loading, am I right? Ew, Eggman has nipples. Remember when Sonic kissed a girl? Yeah, sure, Sonic kissed a girl, but Mario ain't getting any action, so who's really the true star? Here though, Sonic Team just said, yeah, Sonic 06 happened. Whatever, it was years ago.
Look, it's me. I'm here to deal with it. Let's move on. I just
Drop it. And what a way to make that statement, considering that this level is pretty damn good. It really shows that 06 had potential, although granted this was probably the best level. It's cool to see each level segment blend seamlessly into one another now, and these gimmicks reimagined like...
That tornado's carrying a car!
It's probably the hardest level though. There's a lot of 2D here with the return of Sonic's ground pound move, allowing for a new take on platforming. It's tough though. Lots of pits and death and all that. You can pull off some sweet tricks though. Look at that wall run. Heck, the springs here were even in time to the music. Oh yeah, the music! The one thing you can't take away from 06. It's gotta be one of the best Sonic soundtracks. Hearing Crisis City reimagined does make it all worth it in the end. Listen to them violins go!
I guess if there was 2D in the modern level, then it feels redundant to say it transfers well to classic because it does. Except, well, have you ever felt pain like this? Oh, there's the end! We've made it through Crisis City and...
That tornado's carrying a sign!
I'll tell you this now that there's a chance this will be your first game over. In general, this game isn't the hardest in the world, but this level did kick my ass. Granted, that might be my lack of patience. I mean, of course I got a game over in the Sonic 06 level. Nah, that was mean. I think. The signed bait and switch is funny as hell though, that's great. Just a shame the Iblis Tornado is very intrusive, but hey, the remix of Crisis City is damn good too. It's almost like a brand new song, that's awesome! And now we save Blaze the Cat, whose frozen expression pretty much sums up being designated Sonic 06. Wait, so Sonic 06 is still canon? But didn't the ending kind of it out of existence?
The canon gets muddled, to say the least. Don't worry about it.
Hey, what's that? Oh, crap! You good, buddy?
Greetings, I am Caliburn, sworn servant to King Arthur and keeper of peace in Camelot. How may I be of assistance?
Damn. He's done a factory reset.
You're not gonna poof him away out of existence too, are you?
Oh no, something tells me you're going to need it.
With 06 out of the way, that can only mean the next level is the great vindicated game itself, Sonic Unleashed. And I mean that. It's fascinating to see how far it's come from being a sort of misunderstood shrug to being seen as one of the better 3D Sonic games, and it's easy to see why. The thing is, there's actually so many great stages in Unleashed that any could have made a good choice. So much so, there's a full fan-made mod for Generations that adds every single daytime stage from Unleashed. That's dedication, and it works amazingly well. It's like playing Sonic Unleashed with an actual frame rate. However, the level of choice here is Rooftop Run, which is absolutely fair enough. The spectacle of it needs to be seen again, and yeah, it's a blast. You've got alleyways, you've got balloons, you've got barrels, and you've got the scale of the clock tower, which is just, oh, look at that. I wish Spagonia was real.
Isn't that just Italy?
Let me have this. Going down the clock tower is breathtaking. One could ask, why does Sonic go all the way up just to go down? I mean, if I could, I would. Easily. They nailed the feeling of the original. God damn, I love Unleashed, and this level reminds me why. I can't fault it. It's one of the best levels in the game for sure.
Even the classic version has lots of fun. Just like Sky Sanctuary, it makes great use of 3D space with 2D gameplay, and incorporates fun ideas like running on barrels, and even riding the clock tower face after climbing it. You even use the clock face to take out one of Eggman's ships, so you get just that little taste of some flying battery. It's a very vertical level though, but it's all leading towards the clock tower. That's what it's all about. Oh, and of course the music.
Oh, I forgot the music.
We should probably take it in turns.
Yeah, my bad. Just take our word for it. It's great. I mean, it sounds like the original. What more could you want? Oh, hey, it's Vector.
You know, I got a hunch someone or something is controlling that monster.
That your great detective skill at work there? Cool. Did you know Team Chaotix had a waiting room in Sonic Heroes? I never knew that. Weird.
Input memory core password.
Camelot.
Incorrect.
Merlina.
Incorrect.
Ignitus.
Incorrect.
Mewtwo.
Incorrect.
Damn.
Incorrect.
Tom.
Incorrect.
I think we'll be right with you,
Incorrect.
Mr. Time Thingy.
Incorrect.
Thomas Artemis Ghostus.
Incorrect.
But the time has come for the last level in the game. We've covered a lot of ground. Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic CD, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic Adventure, Adventure 2, Heroes, 06, Unleashed, and finally, Sonic Colors. I may not be the biggest fan of the game, but of all levels, Planet Wisp definitely left the biggest impression on me. Starlight Carnival would also be a valid choice, but All Stars Racing Transforms got that covered. This actually reminds me that Sonic Colors wasn't even in HD, yet still looked great, so taking that into account. Oh, it's so pretty. This is great. Split paths, gorgeous landscape, lovely music, which I'm certain is the real reason they chose this level, and a good mix of speed and platforming. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, yeah. That'll do it. I love the first part of this level. The forest is gorgeous. The factory, Not so much. Spoiler alert 2, this level took me over 6 minutes. Pretty much all because of the factory portion. It's all 2D, which is normally fine, but we have Classic for that. I guess the biggest problems with this level aren't even Generation's fault, it's Colors'. Colors was pretty much a 2D game. There were instances of 3D, but the majority was 2D. As a result, I guess the only feasible way to get the Wisp back in was to emulate the 2D style. Ergo, a mostly 2D stage. The Wisp is fine, I guess. It's fun to go Rocket Man! And the announcer yelling, Rocket! Sounds like someone getting mad at Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Rocket! Where's Quill?
Rocket!
But I just feel the level could have been way shorter. It's a bit of a slog that requires a lot of climbing and platforming, which, again, is fine for Classic, but modern Sonic doesn't really work that way. It's part of the reason I'm not so big on colors. Hell, Forces fell into the same trap. Keep 3D Sonic, well, 3D. Although I can't really complain about platforming in a platformer, can I? Yeah, well, would have been cool to explore this level in 3D, which we do get to do at the start, but it's short-lived. It's not a bad level by any means. I like the rocket, I like the robot minecarts, I like that bit where you have to grab the Wisp in time to not get crushed. Stuff like that is fun, but that's like 30 seconds of a 6-minute stage. Wait, the first minute is good. So that's 1 minute 30 seconds of a 6-minute stage. See, not that bad. I just feel like maybe the original version from Colors was better? It had much more 3D and merged the forest and factory together seamlessly.
And then there's the classic version, which still looks lovely. I actually think it works better in classic style. Don't know why, it just flows better. Maybe because the modern version had so much 2D that just embracing it and having proper classic Sonic controls makes it less of a drag.
Oh, so was it a reasonable length?
Nah. The big change here, though, is that we get a different Wisp to play with. Instead of Rocket, we have Spike, which is a ton of fun. It's actually what a power-up should be, since all it does is let you spin dash up walls and on ceilings. It's very fun to boost around rooms like this. That's all there is to it, really, but hey, that's the last level done. Bit anticlimactic, but hey, it's what it is, I guess.
Move, huh?
Except that's anything but anticlimactic. Why are you making a big deal over 1 emerald? You have like 5 already. Oh hey, it's Charmy.
Freebie! Freebie! Freebie!
Oh no, it's Charmy. Even Sonic is sick of him. I don't think I'm being mean. I like Charmy. In Heroes. And X, I guess.
But how can one forget one of your first rivals? The illustrious and conniving Lord Ignitus.
Hey, if you want to get technical, Merlina was pulling the strings.
Too bad it's Ignitus. But this time we've made him more powerful and rebuilt him in robotic form.
Hold it! Caliburn isn't quite all there yet.
I'm afraid I can no longer wait.
Oh, come on! That's ridiculous, you antiquated arsling.
Password accepted.
What?
Greetings, Tom. I have arrived.
Oh, hell yeah, man! We're gonna have to talk about your choice in password, but are you ready to mindlessly fight Ignitus again?
You have no idea how much that would please me.
Oh, yes! What the hell just happened?
If Crisis City has taught us anything, it's that Generations can make even Sonic 06 playable, so naturally we fight good old Silver It's No Use the Hedgehog, whose arrival is punctuated with his theme, Dreams of an Absolution. Well, that's just one of the best Sonic themes there is. And upon seeing Sonic, Silver's first instinct is to assume he's a faker and try to kill him, so at least he's consistent. Now, Silver's fight in 06 is infamously broken, but oh boy, did they give it one hell of an overhaul. It's much more like a chase this time, with Sonic running through Crisis City, I guess, while Silver throws obstacles his way. This is a way better way of having Sonic and Silver fight. It shows off both their powers, and their dynamic is conveyed just so much better. Speed versus telekinesis. Expertly done. Of course, Silver gets very fed up as the fight nears its end, and naturally his last resort is...
It's not over yet!
Good. Silver, I like you, man, but it's funny to see you get crushed. Killed.
Destroyed! Obliterated! obliterated!
No.
Well, that was a waste of time.
That's a habit with us.
Indeed.
Well then, I can always spawn an enemy from an alternate timeline.
God Zooks! This isn't the Alamo!
How many enemies do you have? Well, he's not one of mine. I thought these enemies were supposed to be of relevance.
Well, he is to me. Where Dexplode goes, I follow. Always one step behind.
That's not a good thing. There are 3 of us?
Little man, you have got a lot to learn. This is outrageous. I left pretzel tacos cooking at home.
Your hard-boiled turtle slappers already forgot something important about this game. The 3DS version of Sonic Generations actually has its own levels and bosses for even more fan service. You got Mushroom Hill from Sonic & Knuckles, further snubbing Sonic 3 of course, Casino Night as a full level, because you forgot to mention the DLC pinball game, Emerald Coast from Sonic Adventure, Radical Highway from Sonic Adventure 2, Tropical Resort from Sonic Colors, and even Water Palace from Sonic Rush. Yeah, Rush got its own level. I know, we covered that already.
Well then, you smartass. Did you know about the exclusive bosses? What's the console version got?
I mean, Death Egg Robot and Perfect Chaos are cool.
Try Big Arm, Biolizard, and Egg Emperor. Complete with just the best tunes to woo over any dame at the cabaret.
Yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. It's nice to see them play with the Generations formula further. I will forever be bitter about Rush not getting a console level though. God damn, that hurts. Thanks, mods.
So what's the sit rep? Don't say that.
Well, we're stuck in an endless time void with that thing.
Yeah, that's not my problem. Come on, you biscuit boxer, back to jail with you. I'll be out in a day. I'll just blow up the wall. And I look forward to it.
Did he not have a gun before?
He had a lot of things going on.
I commend you for making it this far. You have thwarted every foe I have summoned.
Technically, Noir took care of that last one, so...
Before our final challenge, prepare to help a friend one last time.
I feel like this is getting redundant.
Hey, Tom!
Hi, Bob Dunga. You got another tag video for me?
No, sorry. This time it's a challenge.
Woo! I haven't had enough of those yet.
Don't worry, it's a simple one. Just clear the Forbidden Forest on the DVD for Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
I'm sorry? That sounds like an actual challenge. You still got arachnophobia? I come before you. Oh yeah.
As for the modern buddy missions here, we get a Sonic and Blaze reunion, frickin' finally, which sees Blaze literally fighting fire with fire while Sonic dies. A lot. We got Charmy actually being useful for, I want to say the first time since Heroes. Shame about the fact this mission took me ages, and while I could blame myself, it's probably easier just to chuck Charmy under the bus. Sorry pal. Lastly is Vector, and boy, it's a random one. Instead of using his detective skills to hunt something or his strength to fight enemies or even finding the computer room, we find ourselves at a rooftop concert with Vector throwing notes out which Sonic has to homing attack. Based on the keyboard on stage, I can only assume it's a reference to Vector's cut roll from Sonic 1? That is the most deep cut reference I think the game has. Crazy! Shame the mission is pretty damn hard, or at the very least not that forgiving. It's very easy to slip up, especially as things get faster and faster. I ain't taking that from the bold douchebag from Persona 5 or that dick from Skyrim. Wow, Keith Silverstein voices a lot of assholes.
No, it's left here, left! You said that last time! That was before the cobwebs!
Oh, why are there so many spiders? What do you think? Boom! Oh.
Congratulations, you've done it.
Guys, that should have taken like 2 minutes.
We go above and beyond.
Right.
It is time for your final challenge. Then the truth shall be rewarded.
Easy peasy. Half of these are flukes anyway. Hindsight is a beautiful thing. Nostalgia pandering has finally come to an end as we reach the penultimate boss, the Egg Dragoon from Sonic Unleashed. Interesting choice since it was the Werehog that fought this in the original, so it's practically a brand new boss fight. Of course, seeing the Egg Dragoon reminds me that Forces was made in Gmod since they just plucked this model out and said, that's a boss, I guess. Went from something formidable to something redundant. Anyway, this is probably the weakest boss in the game. It's just a tad repetitive is all. I used to find the side-scrolling bits to be a bit of a drag, while Sonic wasn't the most responsive in the 3D parts. The highlight of the boss is the free-fall segment ripped right from Unleashed, but you can't deny that's awesome. Although the most repetitive part is...
Time for a change of pace! Time for a change of pace! Time for a change of pace!
Gotta love that Sonic tradition.
Get a load of this! Get a load of this! You know what they say, the more the merrier. You know what they say, the more the merrier.
I absolutely love the detail that you can see the planet Chunk from Unleashed in the background. Good old Eggman Land representation. It's the kind of detail they could have ignored, but that little extra effort makes all the difference.
Okay, folks, show's over. Nothing to see here. Show's... Oh my god!
Huh, I just realized this is Eggman's first on-screen appearance. That's neat. Well, until he gets taken. Again. Time travel, I tell ya.
Wait, to make things more interesting, I will be removing your gravity power for this fight.
What? That's not fair. Now what?
I don't know.
The whole thing's covered in electricity. I can't touch it. Or maybe I don't have to. Thanks for the attention to detail. Are you okay? If you say so. Oi, Brickster! We just beat all your challenges, including Noir, so we're done here. Ciao ciao all!
Not quite. You have failed to gather all the keys needed to access my core.
Keys? That was never on the itinerary. This was a MacGuffinless quest. Well... How? Well, I stole them from him when you were fighting that big skeleton thing. Why, you hairy little thief. Well, there you have it. The power of teamwork prevails. Now open up.
Very well. Look deep into my core and know the truth.
Well, I've cheated death enough times. Wait here for me.
Beyond the door to Egg Dragoon lies the gateway to the final area, which I love. You have to place each Chaos Emerald in the gears, which slowly add ticking sounds to the area. There is no music, just ticking. That is ominous and amazing. Also a great, unique use of Chaos Emeralds. They're actually justified here, yay! But in we go, where we see the Time Eater's true form, and it's of course powered by Eggman himself. It was pretty neat though at the time to have Eggman be the final boss before they rushed that idea straight into the ground. Thrice.
It gets even better though when the original Robotnik is revealed to be involved, hence hiding his face at the start.
Dr. Robotnik!
Nobody calls me that anymore.
But my dentist calls me Rob.
It's fun to hear Mike Pollock do a different take on his iconic Eggman voice, but don't you just wish that Long John Baldry was still here with us to join in?
This is one time I'm going to do some rottenness, and that hedgehog won't stop me.
The most mind-blowing thing about this final encounter? Actual story continuity. Yeah, Generations is a direct sequel to Colors, complete with Orbot and Cubot being left in the dark reaches of space.
It's the price of being aware.
I feel more sorry for Robotnik. This is his future. He's going to go through a lot.
I had to take a 2-minute shower, and when I get out, there's a note on my front door saying I missed the delivery and I need to pick it up here. Why couldn't you just leave the thing instead of leaving the note?
Wait, what was that clip from?
Don't worry about it. So Sonic and Sonic leap into action, so Eggman launches an attack and...
That was just to soften you up.
Yeah, no, they're dead. Look at their twisted, mangled corpses.
Come on, Sonic! Smack him!
They're dead.
You've got this, Sonic.
They're dead.
I know you can do this, Sonic.
They're dead!
You can win, Sonic.
Who are they? They are insignificant.
Oh hey, it's Sonic Team. But of course, with the power of the Chaos Emeralds, the duo are revived and go super! And for this celebration of the entire franchise, with homages to every corner of the series and honouring that which fans love, what song could be better here than... Oh, that was Sonic 4. Really? Not like Live and Learn or It Doesn't Matter?
Hey, so what's public opinion of Sonic 4 in your time?
I think most people forget it even exists, to be honest, but enough talk! Time for the final boss, which is quite possibly the worst final boss in the entire series. Or at least the 3D games. Say what you want about Forces, but at least the music is amazing. Here, you don't even get that. It is the most generic, bland final boss music you could ask for. Especially given the fact that, only a year later, Crush 40 released a song called Sonic Youth, which contained the name of pretty much every song they've ever done in its lyrics. What better homage could you have had here? Well, that's a heck of a lot better. Good lord.
And to be honest, it's a fairly bland fight anyway. The screen is cluttered to hell, rings go by in a flash, the controls are janky, switching dimensions feels redundant, and Sonic's friends just do not shut up.
Looks like a homing shot! Looks like a homing shot! Looks like a homing shot!
That looks like a homing shot!
Will you just...
And it's a shame because I'm a sucker for the clock-based aesthetic. Speaking of, does anyone else feel sorry for the Time Eater? Eggman mentioned he found its primordial form in space and turned it into this thing. Huh.
And after pushing into it, you take it down by holding the shoulder buttons.
Press left bumper and right bumper at the same time.
No, you have to hold them. The Time Eater was destroyed and the gang are teleported back to the start, showing that the entire events of the game take place in just a couple of seconds. I love that detail. Yup, the whole gang, even Shadow and Silver, who do not question why they weren't invited, except Omega got snubbed. Aren't Team Dark kind of a package deal? So, Sonic and Classic say their goodbyes, with Classic attempting to emulate the jump dash. Jokes on modern Sonic though, since the drop dash is way better anyway.
Yeah, you mentioned that. What's the drop dash again?
Oh, you're gonna love it.
Hey, Sonic! Enjoy your future! It's gonna be great!
It's funny. People mocked that line when Generations first came out, but for Classic, his future led to Sonic Mania, one of the best games in the entire series, so yeah, his future was great.
Been generations since I seen you!
Well, what happens next remains to be seen. Team Sonic Racing wasn't that bad, but with Classic Sonic and Tails departed, we reached the credits, which I love. Starting as a great homage to Sonic 1's credits, we're led through a beautiful medley of the original versions of the music from every level in the game. It just shows how, through thick and thin, through the ups and downs, the one thing you can rely on with Sonic is the music. Always and forever. Honestly, it makes me wonder, if there was a Sonic Generations 2, what could we expect now? Studiopolis Zone from Mania? Sunset Heights from Forces? Windy Hill from Lost World? White Park from Sonic 4? The idea has merit.
And I'm just now realizing level quality matches the game quality, with Crisis City being the hardest and City Escape being the peak. Finally, at the end of the credits, we get one last piece of fan service with a crowd yelling happy birthday to Sonic. And not just any crowd, a crowd of Sonic fans. Recorded at both the Summer of Sonic and Sonic Boom conventions in 2011, featuring yours truly in there. Yarp, I am in there.
Look, it's me!
I mean, you can tell that there are British people in there because they say Sonic rather than Sonic.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
But it's not over yet, as we get a scene after the credits depicting the Eggmen trapped in the white space, which has the power to mute voices but not sound effects.
Double weird, since they have dialogue there in the Japanese version.
Indeed. It's an amusing little scene, which is a nice bonus at the end, even if it begs the question, how did Eggman get out and reach the Lost Hex? But who's counting anymore?
Do we ever win? That depends on your definition of win. Beating Sonic? Oh, well then no.
Give it 6 more years, Ivo. Also, are we not counting riders then? You got what you wanted. Or does the crushing disappointment make the victory null? Poor guy loses even when he wins.
That doesn't give me much hope.
But yes, that was Sonic Generations, which absolutely still holds up as one of the best entries in the series.
Hell, even more now that Forces came out and went so far backwards with the boost formula that it makes me appreciate Generations even more. It looks fantastic. It plays incredibly well. The music is top tier. The levels are intricate and replayable. Even though the story is weak, it's kind of like Avengers Endgame. It's self-indulgent, but it's earned the right to be, so much like this review, to be honest. Just let yourself loose in this throwback and remind yourself why you loved the Blue Devil in the first place. Absolutely fantastic.
Wait. Avengers Endgame?
Finally, you have no idea how long I've waited.
At least 3 years.
Who knows? There is no time here. You trapped me here all this time.
I mean, you have a watch you could have left at any time?
I wanted to fight you on equal turf. It felt more worth my time to build a facade and drag you here. My TV stunt failed, but this time, I win.
And you grabbed the kid because...
Well, once I kill you, I get to kill you again. We have to do something!
What will you expect me to do about it? I have no experience fighting things. I don't know how you do it. Fighting knights, traveling to different dimensions, nearly dying constantly. How do I get to that point?
Perseverance and determination. And help. A lot of help. Your time is up. I guess I can settle for you first.
How are you gonna do that? You're harmless.
Bravo.
electrocution and strangulation is not a good mix. Oh, God. I'm fine, by the way.
Is your wrist smoking?
Yeah, probably.
So, it's over? Where'd that guy go?
I sent him back in time by like 3 hours. Of course, there's no time here, so he could be anywhere, but I'm just gonna rest a little bit.
What do we do now? We can't do anything. But me can.
What?
Me and we being the same person in this instance.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, life's too short. Heads up. I mean, it's a nice watch. I'm pretty sure I've got one in the drawer somewhere. I don't see what the relevance is. Put it on. Ooh. Is that normal? Yep. Now, think about where you came from. Like, the last place in time you were in. Okay. Oh, wow. Now, give it a tap, and you'll be home free. But what about you? Well, you've got 5 years to think about it, so you'll find out eventually. If you say so. Well, good luck.
An eternity in emptiness doesn't sound so bad.
Well, I wouldn't be so hasty. Ah, the beauty of hindsight. Or I guess technically foresight. Alright, let's see what he's been up to. Jeez. What has he been using this for?
He must have been running on fumes.
Okay. Clearly he's got a different power set to us. Now, What did he do before?
Do we have any idea where it goes?
Nope. But it's better than nothing.
Once more under the breach.
Oh yes!